Jaleel White turned 49 quietly, far from the noise of Hollywood. No red carpets, no studio audiences, just a man sitting with his thoughts. Someone asked him a question he'd never been asked in 30 years of public life. After everything you've been through, all the laughter you gave the world, and all the pain you carried alone, who are the 5 people you love most? He paused, and almost instantly, 5 names rose to the surface. Not executives, not co-stars chasing the same spotlight, but the people who were still there when the cameras stopped rolling. The first name was Reginald Johnson. When a 12-year-old Jaleel walked onto the set of Family Matters for what was supposed to be a single guest appearance, he was terrified and completely unknown. Reginald, already a respected actor from Die Hard, could have ignored him entirely. Instead, he chose to treat that nervous kid like he mattered. Their on-screen chemistry, the bumbling neighbor and the exasperated father figure, was so electric that one episode became 9 seasons. But what the audience never saw was what happened off-camera. Reginald mentored Jaleel through adolescence, shielding him from the worst of Hollywood's pressures, advocating for time for his education, and modeling the kind of quiet dignity that fame can so easily erode. Decades after the show ended, the bond never broke. At a reunion special, Reginald reportedly said the greatest thing Family Matters gave him wasn't a paycheck or recognition. It was watching Jaleel grow into a good man. The second name was Darius McCrary, who played Eddie Winslow. They weren't just co-workers, they were 2 young black men navigating an industry that left almost no room for error. When Jaleel felt crushed by typecasting and exhaustion, it was Darius who pulled him aside, put on music, and reminded him he was a real person beneath the character. Michelle Thomas was third. She joined the show later, playing Myra, the girl who adored Steve Urkel without reservation. Off-screen, her warmth did something similar for Jaleel. In 1997, she was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of stomach cancer. She continued working, quietly, until the show wrapped. She passed away in December 1998, at just 30 years old. Jaleel has described her loss as losing a piece of his own youth, something that never fully heals. Fourth was Malcolm Jamal Warner, who understood better than almost anyone what it meant to carry the weight of a community's expectations as a young black actor. When Family Matters ended, and Jaleel struggled to step out of Steve Urkel's shadow, Malcolm was already a few steps ahead on that same road. He didn't offer empty encouragement. He offered a roadmap and a model of what a second act could look like. And fifth, perhaps most importantly, was his daughter Somaya, born in 2009. Jaleel has described the moment he held her as the first time the weight of fame simply fell away. She didn't know Steve Urkel. She knew her dad. Raising her, being present for the ordinary moments, became the thing that finally made him feel whole. Fame promises everything and keeps very little. But the people who stay, who see you clearly, who show up without an audience, those are the ones who shape who you actually become. If this story resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.